Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercedes Marie and today I have my sister Brooklyn with me. Today's video is going to be a story time slash mukbang, just talking about experiencing COVID and how we are doing currently right now. So I thought we would just talk about it on here, and we got some Chick-fil-A as we talk about what happened to us during this time. First, a lot of people were asking like, how'd you get COVID? How did you find out? What was the process of you getting COVID and all that kind of stuff? So basically, before we even talk about any of this stuff, we have been quarantined and social distancing and wearing our mask and sanitizing everything. We never really went out unless we were going to the grocery store. And before like the phases started opening, the only person that would leave our house to go to the store was my mom. We started leaving when like phase 1 opened and we could go to the grocery store. So my mom didn't always have to go because she also was working full-time from home. Beginning of June was like when phase 1 started. And like I said, guys, we wore a mask every time we went out. My mom literally carried a huge freaking sanitizing bottle in her purse and would like every time we touch something, sanitize. Every time we get back to our sanitize, sanitize. All this kind of stuff.
And besides our family, we really only had my best friend that was quarantined with us. Other than that, there was really like nobody.
Yeah, we were really doing good about being quarantined. Like we didn't go out. Obviously, we wanted to make sure our family was safe and people around us in general and in our communities were safe as well. It wasn't until like the middle of phase 2 to the end of phase 2, my brother and my dad started doing baseball again, like playing outside. And mind you, they were following the rules, following procedures, and it's an outdoor sport, so it's a little bit different. They had been playing for like about a week or two after that. Then they decided that they were gonna try to travel to play a game, and they went to Alabama. Now, with doing that, they were at risk of traveling.
And Alabama was one of the highest like COVID cases.
So obviously, my mom was not for them going, but they said they were gonna be safe, all this kind of stuff. I don't know how they ended up like pulling that one, but they ended up going. We stayed home and my brother and my dad drove to Alabama. So they go there, they play baseball, and my dad starts getting sick. Now, my dad has health issues. It's kind of typical for my dad to get a cold and not feel good sometimes because he's on a lot of different medications just with his health problems. So they went at the end of June into July and they came back the 6th. They caught it. My dad caught COVID. I'm pretty sure the 4th of July. And then my brother was with him the whole time, so it was guaranteed that he definitely got it. Then he came home, he went to the doctors, they said he had pneumonia and they tested him, and then they said they lost his results. Well, through that week, he just did not look good. He kept getting sick, he looked worse, like it was just bad, and we were like, dude, you need to go to the emergency room. Like, you look awful, you sound awful, you don't look good, you don't feel good. Like, I think you need to go again. So I ended up taking my dad to the emergency room, and that's when they had put him in, started giving him tests, tested him again for COVID, like all this kind of stuff. And that was Thursday night. So we didn't get our results back for my dad having COVID till that Saturday. When we found out that my dad had COVID, my mom was like, we're all going to get tested, like right now. Get in the car, like we're all going. All 4 of us went to the hospital. We all got tested. And honestly, guys, it was really not what social media makes it to be. It did not hurt at all. It was very quick and easy. It's like a tickle in your nose that kind of stings a little bit, you know, whatever. So it was really not that bad. We had to wear a mask, sanitize, sit down, they did that, and then we left.
I just want to put some input out there.
Yeah, talk.
If it does hurt, you're probably, no offense, you're probably a limp like my brother. Because CJ.
No, if it does hurt, your doctor did not do it right, because it should not hurt. Like, honestly, seriously, it does not hurt, and I've seen other people who have gotten it done.
The only one that was a little dramatic was my brother, but like, of course he was dramatic.
If you know CJ, I mean.
So after we got like them all tested, then they told us that it wouldn't be in for 7 to 10 days. Mind you, that's a lot because, you know, somebody that we were with or somebody that could have been exposed to it, like they could be exposed to corona and now they don't know, if they have to go get tested until our results come back in. My father went to the Centera, and they like, I guess, have their own lab where we are, and so theirs took about 24 hours to come in, but we didn't know that, so we went to
another place.
Yeah, it's like something express, and it like literally took 7 to 10 days. It was crazy.
It was crazy, and the thing is like, we had already like been in quarantine. We could literally name on our hand where we've been in the past like 2 weeks. Honestly, I did not feel sick at all. Like, and neither, Brooklyn didn't even really feel sick either. My mom was feeling sick and had symptoms, and I think by that time my brother was like halfway through when we got tested. We literally just had to wait, like we weren't allowed to leave our house. We had to order groceries online. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't, like, strict lockdown, like no going out, no doing nothing. My dad ended up being in the hospital for 2 weeks. They were taking care of him, different medications, testing him, like making sure he's good. So he was in the hospital during all this while we were in the house. And so me and Brooklyn started just taking care of my mom and brother, like making sure they were good.
And that's how we got sick.
That's how we got sick. So we did not have COVID till we were in the house with my mom, my brother, me, and my sister. Like, we got it from them as being in the house, being quarantined. So that's when we started showing symptoms like that my mom had. Because later on, when we got our results, it ended up being my dad, my brother, and my mom who tested positive for COVID. We tested negative, but we ended up getting COVID when we were in the house. Like, we started feeling sick.
And then I actually ended up going to the emergency room like a week after we had all gotten tested, just because I was having breathing problems, and my doctor told my mom that I couldn't get my albuterol unless I went to the emergency room and like got checked up. When I started feeling better, it was really good.
Like, it was so weird how different all the symptoms were. So I was the last one to get sick in the house, and then we slowly, like, we were in the house for
a month.
Yeah, literally a month we were in the house. And now we're like, then we just we just really focused on slowly recovering. We were still staying in the house, staying limited until everyone's symptoms were gone. Like, we were really making sure that we weren't leaving the house until we were good. And my mom was buying like so many different medications for us to take, or like vitamin C and this, that, and the third. It's just been honestly crazy, because I never thought like we would get COVID, like our family would get COVID, or I would know someone that got COVID. We just want to let you know that COVID is real. Really take measures to take care of yourself and your family and your community by wearing your mask, by washing your hands and sanitizing after you touch things, by social distancing as much as you possibly can. These past couple months haven't been really easy on anybody, no matter if it's work, school, being in the house with your family. Like, let me tell you guys, I wanted to choke every single one in this house. Like, it's just been like, we're kind of, you know, we're sick of each other. Obviously we love each other, but we're all like, we need some space. Like, my room is not enough. Like, it's just it's just been a little crazy, but honestly, it's given me this time to really reflect on what I'm grateful for, as in, I'm grateful that my family is doing better. I'm grateful that my dad is back home. I'm grateful that I have my family here with me. Really just opened up how grateful I am to even have what I have right now. And sometimes you have to think about that. You know, I never thought that we would get COVID, but we did, and we got through it. Now, that doesn't mean that COVID is gone forever. I don't even know if you could get it again, but I mean, we're really not trying to get it again. Or like, I don't recommend anyone, like I would never want anyone to get it, because it takes a toll on people differently, you know. I'm just glad that everything happened the way it happened, everything worked out the way it was supposed to, and we are doing 100 times better.
Slowly but surely getting back to life.
Yeah.
Not fully, but
I mean, life is not even normal now, but it was like, oh, we're kind of getting normal again, and then I just think, like, COVID.
I think the craziest part is that, like, my mom was the first to get it besides the boys, because obviously, like, they brought it into our family.
Yeah, oh, my mom wanted to. Yeah.
But I think the craziest part is that, like, my mom was the first to get it out of us girls, and she was literally the last person in our family to feel better, which is crazy. And so now, like, we're healed, we're recovering, we're healthy. That's our puppy.
Trying to open the door, and she can.
but yeah,
we're
very grateful.
Honestly, I mean, we were just, I mean,
for this knucklehead.
It was weird. Like, we were scared, like, even with my dad at first. Like, his health issues. He's higher risk, like, oh my God. But we prayed about it. We stayed positive. We focused on getting healthy, and we all conquered it. We've all came out of it. We're COVID survivors, which is weird to say. And I want to say that COVID is real. So like, freaking wash your hands, wear your mask, social distance. I'm literally gonna say that 50 million times.
Don't go to Alabama.
Practice safe precautionary measures, you know? All of us were, because we all got sick.
If you wouldn't have gone to Alabama, we're gonna have...
If you know my mom, you know that is true. Like, we're not making that up.
Callie had to be in the outro.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our little story time mukbang, and make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for more videos coming soon. Comment down below if you like this video.
Give it a big thumbs up.
Give it a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below some video ideas that you guys would like me to do in the future. Make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time I post. Follow all my social media platforms linked down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces!